Eid Mubarak. BB. Big salute, BB. Eid Mubarak. How you feeling? How you feeling? Ain't nothing open today. Look, we can't even find no limes. I came to the spot that had tea. The little boys that be out on the corner selling limes, man, ain't no limes nowhere. I just came out searching. It's real windy today, dusty, so I came on back. Do me a quick live, and I'm gonna head to the house, sit back. Walaikum Salam Jones, where your profile pic? Go get you a profile pic, family. And come back and talk to me. But yeah. Hey. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in, tapping in. Subscribe. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. Elevated places, the righteous will prosper. Well, Eid is today. Today, for us, it just started. It's 9:56. Yeah, 9:56. But what do people usually do on Eid? It's 2 days of Eid. Today is Eid Mubarak. Yesterday was just Eid. Come on, BB, you know that. You supposed to be teaching me. Really, yesterday was Eid. Today is supposed to be the observant of the crescent moon. Tonight, while everybody's celebrating, everybody out buying their stuff, getting ready to go get with family. I'm finna go take me some malaria medicine and kick back and chill. Well, I just explain how I learned it. I mean, you know, this is the time for family, eating, family, reflection. You know, that's what Ramadan all about anyway. Ramadan kind of like, it remind me of Thanksgiving. But, you know, coming from the West, we don't celebrate no holidays all month. You barely have time to celebrate because you got to work so much, especially in America. That's one thing I had to get used to is holiday. See, the people here don't know how good they got it. See, when you go to America, shit, ain't no such thing as holiday. It's work. Shit. Yeah, it's work. You may get a half a day. You work on Christmas, work on New Year's. Only ones that get to take off is government. But everybody else, shit, everybody else working. So, you know, it's just all about getting with family, chilling with family, eating good, celebrating. That's what everybody doing around here. Eating good, celebrating, getting with the homies. Like my people out here, they want me to come. They not gonna start till 3 o'clock though. Ain't no such thing as booking off days, BB. Where you from, BB? Where you from? He said, book. Yeah, America ain't what people think it is. Oh, in America, nah, hell nah. Holidays? Nah, ain't no taking off holidays. Well, you can take off holidays, but see what they do is they say, oh, we'll pay you overtime. So people gonna go get that money. But nah, taking off for holidays, man, you'll be lucky if you get a half a day off. For the regular people. Yeah, ain't no such thing as the holiday in America. Taking off, chilling. Nah. Especially now. It's so many businesses in America shutting down. It's crazy. Yeah, you can do that in America too, but ain't no guarantee that you're gonna get them days off. And then they'll say, we'll pay you more money if you work on this day. The only time everybody can take off is if don't nobody come to work. Oh man, you good, Caribou, man. You know to come in and fuck with me anytime, bro. Big salute, Caribou. I got all your messages too, fam. Yeah, you got, yeah. I got all your messages. I just you just gotta be more observant. You know, with what I told you, I set the tone for everybody else. You know, them boys in Kenya, they wouldn't think about getting no money or promoting nobody getting no money in Africa till I brought it to their attention. Matter of fact, last night, they almost got set up, a car full of. They said the wrong thing about a Somalian brother, and the driver was Somalian. He was getting ready to go drop them off. Yeah, he was getting ready to go drop them off. Yup. I was watching them boys last night. But the dude Bobby, our Kid Greatness, he's been licked before in Africa. So he was on it. He was like, hey man, this ain't the right way. He was like, everybody shut up. Because they steady talking, not realizing the back door was being set up. But Bobby peeped it out. KG. He peeped it out. Yeah, that's one thing about Nairobi, Kenya, y'all gotta be prepared for. Al-Shabaab is deep out there. See, them boys say, man, we don't want to be in no conflict zones. They don't understand that Kenya is surrounded by conflict in a full circle. Mozambique got some shit jumping off. Somalia, Ethiopia, Congo. Yeah, they surrounded by, yeah. So, but yeah, so yeah, Caribou, let me see. Okay, yeah, I got a Caribou. I'm finna write you down too. Yeah, and by the way, y'all, we got a Cashapp giveaway on my other channel, which is in the description below. I'll be promoting all this month coming up, so. You know, $50 will guarantee you entry, but you can, you know, send little donations, because I know it's hard times right now. You can send little donations until you hit 50. I got you in there, Caribou. Big salute to you, Caribou Canu. Caribou Sana. Hey, Queen Haley, where's your profile pic? Yeah, it's a celebration, y'all. Yeah, y'all ain't know cowboys originated in Africa, did you? Original cowboys. Give y'all some Eid views you can use real quick. Boys got their horses out today. Oh, it's 3 horses out there. Eid Mubarak. What lads I got? I don't got no more gorilla heads. Caribou, what you talking about? I don't know what you care. I got Kong and Caesar. I got 2 more, but nah, hell no. 200? Nah, bro. 200? Anything else? Right now? The price of jewelry? Bro, you gotta get your money up, bro. Cause Kong and Caesar, Yeah, sell them 100. Yeah, sell them 100. You can't go nowhere in America and find nothing like what I got. You can't find nowhere in America for 200. Nope. Now the GPT charm that's up for the Cashapp giveaway, people do got a chance to buy that outright. I'ma do 600 on that. Or just donate for your chance to win. Yeah, price going up. Boy, you know gold and silver. You see silver going up now too? Yeah, I told, hey, see what happened when you wait? Father Time waits on nobody. You don't got time to wait for nothing right now. Yeah. Right now, the way gold and silver is going up, I could really charge whatever I want to charge. Yeah, see, told you get your money right. What we're dealing with is $1 billion business. See, while you got access to me now, you better cherish what you got access to right now. Because the value gonna go up even more once I hit Asia. Yep. Like I told you, I don't even gotta sell nothing to America. Americans ain't got no money right now, no way. Walmart getting ready to shut down. Man, y'all better pay attention to what's going on. It's gonna be another year or two. If people go with the flow of things in America, it's gonna be another year or two before people get their money back right. Yep. Anybody that do jewelry know Caribou. All you gotta do is get online and do your research. Yeah. Yeah. So with me and Trax, because we the only two people on these internet streets that got anything to do with not giving away, well, making people compete for precious metals. We the only two on the internet. Everybody else taxing. I just seen one of the dudes in New York that worked at Track Spot. He just bought some diamond chains. They were just 14 karat gold. And he bought like 15 of them for like 100 and some thousand. I think the dude wanted like 180 and he bought 140. I'm glad that God blessed me to have over 14 karat, 18, 22, and possibly 24. Matter of fact, let's check the price real quick. Oh, it's at 99. It went up a little bit. 90, what's that, 91? Per carat, $90, $91 per carat. Oh, it's still at 34. The 999 fine silver, it's at 34.54. So it's going up slow. But once it hit 40, once silver start going up, I wonder if people understand why I'm not in a rush. Because see, while you waiting to catch a deal, I can wait and the value go up. So the longer you wait, you play yourself on the deal. The longer I wait, my value go up. Game over. Big salute, game over. Big salute to your fam. Big salute to everybody tuning in, tapping in. Make sure I hit that subscribe button. Subscribe, and come interact, engage with me in the chat. Yeah, come on, interact, engage with me in the chat. Man, if I was gonna make this a short live, man, we'll rock. Man, we'll rock till my phone die. I'm at 50%. We'll rock. So yeah, we got a Cashapp giveaway going on my other channel. Anybody interested? You know, leave a donation. And I'm gonna document you. And all this upcoming month, promotion. You know, when you have a business, promotion is everything. You know, promotion to kind of determine if your business succeeds or not. Yeah, game over. 10 bands. You gotta be able to put 10 bands into a bank account over here. That's your door opener to being a gold supplier. 10 bands are better. I think 10 bands is the minimum. But the longer people wait, the price gonna keep going up. Yeah, the longer people wait. So if you got 10 bands, bring that to Burkina Faso with you. Put it in the bank account. And then we go register the business, your bank account information. That's what they gonna use. Certify you. Yep. But that's you got to have that money, because that's a different that's a different level of business. Yeah, we can. We can get more than that. We can have more than that. But 10 people will have to get here. I'm not finna beg nobody, because I know Americans ain't got it. But if you can get 10 people, game over. Yeah. Do that and shit, boy, y'all get here. Yeah, hell yeah. But the only way to start, y'all gotta get y'all money together. You ain't gotta send me nothing. You get here, and I'm gonna plug you in. Yeah, you gotta sign your paperwork. Game over. Ain't nobody gonna put no money up. Well, it was not wise to put money up, and then you can't get here. So I need to be a group of y'all, 10 people. And y'all, yeah, if you can put it together, game over. Yeah, now unless you want to get your money took. See, I'm trying to give people the most comfortable option possible. But that's a very good idea, though, group economics. You can't get 10 people with $1,000 a piece. I would say 15. And y'all vote. I wonder if everybody can be yeah, everybody gonna have to be here to sign the paperwork. Yeah, see, I'm gonna guide you the proper way. I'm not gonna let you attempt to take shortcuts and then you play yourself and then cry about it, and then now people label scammers and all types of other crazy shit. Nah, we're gonna keep it plain and simple and do it the right way. But yeah, game over. Yeah, that's a good idea though. Get 10 people, $1,000 a piece. I would say 1,500. 1,500 a piece. That's a hell of an investment. And you can chill in America and make money overseas. Because you're gonna have all the jewelers and people like that begging you for your product. Every jewelry store, every pawn shop, because you're gonna have it for the low. And you got access to the raw. Like it's a big company that a lot of Americans that's into gold bullion and stuff like that. A Canadian mining company, they out here in Mali, right? They out here in Mali. This is where they getting their gold from. Yeah. Of course, they mining in America, mining in Canada too. But they not pulling as much gold up out the ground out there than they are in Africa. Yep. So think about that, y'all. If you got 10 bands, if you could take your loan out, if what I would do if I could take a loan out for 15 to 20,000 right now. Even though I know the banks in America ain't giving out no loans, but if I knew a loan where I could get 10 to 15, 20 racks. Yeah, they been out here. Game over. This ain't nothing new. What I'm introducing to you, game over, it ain't nothing new. It's just new to the black community. But yeah, these companies and stuff, they've been out here for before we was even born. There's companies out here that's been out here since before I was born. Yep. Yeah, these mining companies, yeah, they out here. Yeah, they been out here. Been out here for shit. Been out here. Game over. They been out here for a long, long time. It's just now regular people like me and you, we got access to the same thing that these multi-million-dollar companies got access to. Yeah, we always, because we got a lack of information. Yeah, try. You better hurry up. Better hurry up. Yeah, you better hurry up, because time ain't waiting on us. That's another downfall that we got too in the black community. We think we got to do stuff. You ain't got time to progress. You better progress as fast as you can. I ain't gonna say that, Caribou. The sun got a part to play. It's all biology. If you know anything about biology, it's science to it. Like the human body, you know, it's gold in the human body, in your blood. So when you get buried in the soil, it's a chemical process that takes place, breaks down your body, called decomposition. That's where oil comes from old dinosaur bones, old trees, old leaves. As your body breaks down, yeah. So the sun play a major part in it. But since Africa is the birthplace of everything, you got, you know, the earth is a carcass. The earth is made up of dead things. So as dead things break down, it turned into gold, silver, gemstones. It turned, the body breaks down into all that. Organic material breaks down. What they would call fossil fuels. Where your bones become fossilized, turn into fuels. So when you put oil in your car, when you put gas in your tank, and you put oil in your car, just know, there might be dead people, remains of dead people from thousands of years ago, millions of years ago, that's in your car. Fossil fuels, that's what oil is. Fossil fuel, that's what coal is. Fossil fuel. You know, when you go barbecue, what about the moon? You gotta be more specific with your questions, Caribou. What about the moon? I know, game over. I paid attention in school, game over. That's why can't nobody debunk nothing I say, because when you go look it up, you're gonna be like, damn, Kutty right. And if I wasn't sure, you know, we would look it up. Yeah, we'll look it up. If I ain't sure about something, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I know. Y'all already know how I do. I'll jump on Google AI real quick. Well, hold on, y'all. Let me, before I get to disagreeing and act like I know something, let's see what Google AI say. But this is something I learned in school. Yeah, I paid attention in school. Yeah, I'm a high school graduate. Yeah, I graduated high school. Yep. Why it lacks atmosphere. Why does the moon lack atmosphere? Because the moon has atmosphere. Ain't nobody, look, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody never left this planet. Now unless they got a plasma ship. That's why Elon Musk rockets keep messing up. No, can't nobody go through the firmament unless you are ordained with a plasma ship, which we haven't got that type of knowledge yet. See, the ancients of the past, they got that type of knowledge. Ain't nobody, they haven't been to the moon. That's a lie. But the moon got atmosphere. The moon is, well, I think the moon is biology. All the planets are biology. It's beings on all the planets. Yep. It's just only the ones that got the technology to make plasma ships. Because the universe, everything is made of plasma. That's blood. That's a component of blood. But this is what they call like a prison. I'm not gonna say a prison planet, but I'm gonna say this is a planet that breathes life, that keeps life going. So when they be talking about aliens and different species of things, those are things that the Earth created. It was created right here on Earth. Ain't no aliens from other planets. Mother Earth is where everything is created. Now, once a species or a being reaches a certain smart technology, spiritually, physically, then you may be able to leave. But I don't think nobody, I don't even think well, peace be upon the MACD. He probably was the only one that was able to leave. He might have had that knowledge. Then again, he might not have even been able to leave. Laffy. That means good life. Yeah, but all planets got atmosphere. I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna mess your head up. Do you know planets give birth to other planets? Like they said that. I heard a story that one of the guys from back in the day blew the moon off of Earth. I believe Earth gave birth to the moon. That's what I believe. Just like Uranus has impregnated Jupiter, Jupiter finna give birth to another planet. Jupiter gave birth to Venus. And you know how I know that's fact? Venus is the only planet that has an opposite spin than all the rest of the planets. That's because when it came out, it crashed with Earth. That's what caused the Great Flood. And fossilized everything. It was boiling water. What the Quran tell you that was gonna be waiting in hell for the non-believers to drink a pot of boiling water? It hasn't happened before. With Noah's Ark, that's why nobody survived. Because the water was boiling. It killed everything. And it made fossils. That's why you got that big dragon in the desert that was eating the fish. That's why. Nah, because in this Sahel, that's not what happened. The reason the Sahara is a desert is because Atlantis, which is on the other side, it used to be rivers and oceans. The levees broke during the deluge, and all the water flowed into the Atlantic. That's why the sea level is so high. That's why when they be finding pyramids in the Bermuda Triangle, the reason this pyramid is in the Bermuda Triangle because it wasn't always water. The Atlantic Ocean wasn't always deep like that. Oh, it's so much. It's so many different stories. Caribou. I don't want to start to confuse you, but the evidence is there. You can't dispute the evidence. The Eye of the Sahara, that was Atlantis. That was the spaceship. That was Noah's Ark. Noah's nickname was Deucalion. Noah had many nicknames. But he got the blueprints to build the spaceship from Enoch, his granddaddy. That's where the Mahdi, peace be upon him, Master Farah Muhammad, got his blueprints. He didn't just come up off the top of his mind and decide to build a spaceship. The blueprints was already there. But it's ancient tribes that they say not civilized. Those are the ones with the ancient knowledge. Those are the ones that you think is barbarians out there living in the desert. They got knowledge that NASA don't got. Yep. That's why if you want knowledge, Caribou Canoe, you need to make your way back to Africa and you need to talk to the elders, the griots, the ones that, the shaman, the witch doctors, the ones that can cure your illness with no medicine. Those are the ones with the knowledge. And Caribou, when you write a message and you want me to respond, retract the messages, that's weird, bro. Why would you do that? No, it bothers me to retract messages. But you good, I was just asking. But yeah, if you want to know about the moon and the stars and all that, the best place to get to is here in Burkina Faso and talk to the Dogon tribe. And they practice Islam, by the way. They Muslims too. And remember, Egypt is baby Africa. Adult Africa is South Africa. Bonjour, madame.
Bonjour, madame.
C'est bon? Still no citron fini. You have citron or no? No citron. Pardon, no, go ahead, finish. Big salute, Lil Tay. But yeah, y'all hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in and tapping in. I'm chilling too hard. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. Come on, interact, engage with me. Yeah, we gonna rock. Matter of fact, I'm finna go out here and piss. Citron still no?
Non, il n'y a pas citron.
D'accord. Aïe. I want some tea, man. FOE Chosen TV, big salute FOE. Yeah, I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm just chilling FOE. How you feeling, FOE? Hey, FOE, you see them boys almost get kidnapped? Boy, he almost had a car full of, look, what a lot of people don't realize, when you fresh in Africa, especially if you're in a country and you're a Christian and it's Muslims, or when you claim to be a Christian but you present yourself as a non-believer, you got to be careful when you come to Africa. Because one thing about Africa, religion is taken a lot more seriously than it is in the West. Remember that, y'all. That's something I got to put out there too, that nobody talks about. Religion and what you believe in is taken way more seriously out here than it is in the West. And as an American, if you're claiming America, Donald Trump has declared war on Islam. So you got to be real careful. Because them boys was with that taxi driver, and his mind, shit, I got 5 Americans in my car talking shit. If I could make it over here to where the fellas at, we could kidnap all these niggas and hold them for ransom and get paid. Yep, and see, they over there in Kenya. See, one thing you gotta be aware of when you go to Nairobi, Al-Shabaab. Them young boys ain't playing. And them young boys, them the YNs. Them the YNs of the soldiers of God. So when you go to Nairobi, ladies, gentlemen, be careful. Be careful. See, they don't know that yet. They haven't learned that part yet. I mean, they know about the Somalis, but they don't know about Al-Shabaab and them, the young boys. Yeah, you gotta watch what you say. Watch how you act. Because for one, they are being looked at as non-believers. And I wasn't thinking about this until I watched Austin Holloman live last night. And they was drunk and talking reckless. The only one that was on point was KG, Kid Greatness. And he told the dude, he was like, man, you going the wrong way. And I heard him in the background. And the driver wasn't saying nothing. I said, uh-oh, them boys just might be in trouble. We might see these boys get hemmed up on live. A car full of niggas that think they some bad motherfuckers too. One thing about Africa, if you think you bad, you arrogant, oh, you will be showed. Yeah, your badness will be tried. But KG, boy, they need to be thanking KG. He saved them. Because one thing that the Quran teach the non-believers, do them how you want to. Nah, that's that American shit, FOE. He young and he's spoiled. He's still learning. He's still growing. He's still developing. As an OG, that's what I see. He's still young. He's still growing. He's developing, making a little money. So he the average black American dude. You know, got the arrogance in him. He hasn't been humbled yet. You know, God willing, his lesson to be humble won't be a detriment to his health or his safety. You know, they're in a place that I've been already. You know, he's knowledgeable, but when you get to drinking, that's why I don't drink. Drinking make you stupid. But yeah, I don't hold nothing against him. He young. He shit. He ain't what, 25? Yeah, he's still a baby. You know, I just hope he don't get messed off. Like, he may want to go to the doctor. As I heard him say, he fell in that nasty ass sewer. Oh my God, boy, I hope you went to the doctor. Took an AIDS test. Nigga, you need to go get a whole full body checkup. See, but that's a young boy mistake. How the hell, what was you doing? You wasn't paying attention to them deep ass sewers that you can fall in. I fell in a dry one time and got lucky. You fall into a sewer in Africa with everybody in the whole city boo-boo flowing through there. And you get an open wound on your leg. Now that's very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. It's like that anywhere in the world. If you fall in the sewer in America and you have an open wound and it on your leg, man, that's dangerous anywhere, nigga. That's sewage. That shit can kill you. That shit can infect your whole bloodstream. That shit can kill you. But he young, he moving. He say he was on antibiotics, but shit. Well, you better go get some blood tests and all that. I say, oh, I got lucky. I think the one but I wasn't paying attention. That's how I fell in one. And then it was grass all over it, so I didn't even realize it was but one step. Boy, you up waist high. Nigga, damn near some of them come up to your neck. But just, it wasn't, but see, they out there during rainy season. Just so happened, I think it went up to my ankle when I fell in one. Shit, they got them out here, but they covered up. Matter of fact, let me show you. And you wouldn't even think they deep. You wouldn't even think they deep. Until you look, you be like, damn, boy, somebody fall in there. Woo, it'd be rough. Like, look, let me show y'all. All right, y'all see those businesses over there? You see where it look like a sidewalk? That's the African sewage. but it's covered up. See where they got them bricks in the road? It's covered up though. Oh yeah, it's like that. Just like in America, except, you know, our infrastructure is a little different. I ain't gonna say better, it's just a little different. Yeah, infrastructure different. I'm looking for somebody with selling some limes. Boy, ain't nobody selling nothing today. I understand why though. You know, it's one of the most important holidays of the year out here. Yeah, ain't nobody selling nothing, boy. Everybody getting ready to party though. I see everybody cooking and oh yeah. Because it's time for Africa to get paid, man. They've been stealing from Africa for so long. Now it's time for them to pay like they weight. And another thing that they haven't experienced yet out there in Kenya, the rainbow community. Rainbow community big out there in Nairobi. Yeah, rainbow community big. Not just gold, man. You got all the resources. FOE. See, that's where us as a people, you got Africa, you're not understanding Africa, FOE. You name a resource, it's out here. Gee, you talking about gold mines, nigga. That's small time work. It's more than just gold. Yeah, it's more than just say resources. It's more than just gold. Where do you think they get the iron to build these tall buildings? Where do you think they got the iron to build them tall buildings in New York City? Or any city that you close to? Where do you think they got that iron from? Exactly. So it's more than just gold, bruh. When you touch down, it'll make more sense. It'll make more sense. You make iron and steel from iron ore, from rocks. Look at that. But we got this celebrity dope fiend that ain't never been able to do nothing but talk. What dope fiends are great at, talking. This is where everything come from. Africa has built the world. Man, that boy has never been. He just always been around, trying to ride somebody else's wave. Trying to ride somebody else's wave. For 30 years, wave robbing. 30 years. Yep. Rip nut. That might be why Trapflix don't never do nothing, because he didn't go represent for nothing. That's who Young Thug was on trial for. The only one with footage wouldn't even go, but repping Trapflix, this Trapflix, R.I.P. Nut. Wouldn't go hold it down for the homie. I'm there, boo. I don't know nothing about Young Thug. Shit, I don't know. Your guess better than mine. It may be because the judge told him shut the fuck up. Caribou, think about it. Whatever magic he used, it worked. Because if he get caught slipping, he going to jail. He didn't beat his charges. If he make one mistake, he going to do that time. If he was smart, he would have snuck out of America. But you know, rich black niggas is probably some of the dumbest niggas in America. Rich black Negroes probably some of the dumbest. They don't know how to get missing. Yeah, they don't know how to get missing. The only one that was smart enough was Russell Simmons. 1 in 10,000. Django. Like me, I'm 1 in 10,000. So these stats add up to the 1 in 10,000 theory. Stats adding up. Will you be 1 in 10,000? That's what you got to ask yourself. Are you going to be a crab in the bucket with the rest of them? You see how many crabs trying to grab me? I'm 10 feet away from the bucket. And I hear the crabs in the bucket calling my name. Mad. Kutty, get back over here, Kutty. Nah, I'm gone, y'all. I attempted to put a rope in and y'all tried to pull me back in. Oh, hell nah. No. If I come back in, it'll be on my own terms. Yeah, it'll be on my own terms. Yep. Damn that. So, be that Django statistic. Try not to be that crab in the bucket statistic. Because there is crabs that will try to pull you back down in that bucket. Family members, friends, maybe your moms, maybe your pops. Especially the OGs. The OGs, this opportunity wasn't open to them back in the day. Now for us, it's wide open. You got a chance to come start you a new life. Yep. Now, it's not easy. I've never said it was easy. But it got to be something that you want. Something that you're going to ride for. You know, pay attention to the parables and examples and messages that God is giving. Like me, God using me as a parable and example for you to learn. For people to ask questions. There's still no lines. Man, I'm finna dip, man. I'm finna go to the house. So yeah, the message today was the elevated place. The righteous will prosper. We ain't got no choice. So with that being said, y'all, man, I love y'all, man. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody that interacted and engaged. We got a Cashapp giveaway on my other channel. Hey, Caribou, I got you in the book. I already got you for this round anyway. That ain't your first donation, so I got you in there. But people do got the option to buy it outright. 600 though, that's 22K. At 22K. And I'm just estimating 3 grams. It could be 4, it could be 5. You know, so if it's 5 grams, that's already 500. And then keep your eyes on the market. And if I don't have 10 people that meet the deadline, because I'm promoting it right now, but I don't got 10 people that's sent the donation. I'm keeping my shit. Yeah, I'm keeping my shit. Yeah, you late, FOE. You gotta hit that notification bell. Yeah, you late. It wasn't no long live though. It was something quick and simple. Yeah, we was over there earlier, a couple hours ago. Yeah, we was up over there. I might come back on the business channel later to promote the Cashapp giveaway. There's still no citron. They must be getting paid today. But that's my time, y'all. I was gonna rock out, but shit, I'm finna take my ass to the house. Go put my feet up. Even I could put my feet up here, but they ain't got I can't sip no tea. Matter of fact, nah, I'm finna chill, man. They got the AC booming. I'm finna chill here. Matter of fact, we'll rock. Look, we ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna go piss though, y'all. We ain't going nowhere. I need lime. They ain't got no lime. Ain't nobody selling no limes today. Everything closed. Even the little boys that be on the side of the corners, they not even out there today. But everybody getting ready, so they might have came out later. Everybody might have just be moving late. But we gonna rock though. I'm gonna go piss right quick, y'all. I ain't going but they got this AC booming, so I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I need limes for my tea, FOE. Yeah, we gonna chill. I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, people just moving late. They had some activities at the mosque. But I thought, because when I got up this morning, they was, I guess, Eid prayers. I thought that was this morning. But I guess they did what they did, they was reading the Quran again. So I guess people went to go get their listen on. Because one thing I noticed about out here, everybody don't read. Yeah, everybody don't read. I have noticed that. From Moni, big salute from Moni. Where you from? Rep your clique. Yeah. Oh, but FOE, we get some lemons out here. That's one thing I ain't seen is lemons. We could definitely grow some lemons. Limes grow natural. But lemons, big salute Latavia. Big salute Europe. Boy, we get us a lemonade, ice cold lemonade stand. But you gotta hurry and do it, FOE, because remember, when we be mentioning ideas on here, you got people in Africa that's listening. People with money. So once we mention an idea on here, we won't be the first. It's still a business that we could do and make some money, but we won't be first no more. I've noticed that. But we could speak on lemonade because they can't get no lemons. Yeah, I haven't. That's one thing I haven't seen is lemons. I've seen like the shit that come in a bottle, but I haven't seen the fruit. But limes grow naturally. No, it's opposite. American people be lazy. The African people, shit, they're not lazy. Not the ones that's about their business. Nah, hell nah. And the ones that's about their business, a lot of them watch. Yeah. Now you do got a lot of lazy. You do got some lazy people, just like in America. You got lazy people all over the world. But in here, if somebody hear an idea from us Americans, they gonna jump on it. Because they know that's money. They know if we don't know nothing else, they know we know how to make us some money. Every idea that I done spoke on, I'm starting to see. And then you got Africans that's been in Europe and America that's getting deported, that's coming home, that's been sending money back. And they making shit shake. They said I think 2 months ago, they said all the millionaires and billionaires that were from Burkina Faso that were living abroad, they came back and they started businesses. Restaurants, all types of stuff, and I'm seeing it. Let me go pitch. I'm gonna be right back. Y'all hit that subscribe button as y'all tune in and tap in. Everybody at mosque. For Eid. Time to get the league. Oh, they do got limes. Boss lady, she went and found some. Yeah, big salute to everybody too. Hit that subscribe button and come on, interact, engage with me. Talk to me, chat. Shit, we gonna rock. See, my ass lazy. I was getting ready to cut out on y'all, but now we gonna ride this YouTube clock. Yeah, bitch, yeah. Well, it's 11. It's 11:11 for me. I'll try to give y'all about another hour. If y'all don't talk to me, matter of fact, let's see what's going on in these YouTube streets. What y'all gonna do when they start the draft? Y'all gonna go to Israel and fight? Damn, boy, y'all know what I want right now? Some hot damn Popeyes. Oh, man. Bonjour. Boy, some Popeyes. Oh, man, some of that American poison right now, y'all. I think I would keep it healthy with the American poison. Give me some chicken filet. Give me some chicken filet nuggets right about now. Nah, I gotta have me some Popeyes. Anybody want to send me some Popeyes? Oh, and I went and checked on the P.O. box. I had a lot of people ask me about the P.O. box because people want to send me tools. And so you don't necessarily got to send money to be a part of the jewelry company. If you send tools, you will be a part of the jewelry company. You will be a member. So I checked on the P.O. box. It's like 17,000 seafood. How much is 17,000 seafood?
No, then you have to use back in there.
It's $27 to open one up, and then it's 11,000 seafood a month at the post office. So what's 11,000? So $20 a month. That ain't bad. How much is a P.O. box in America? Jewelry making tools. Miss Mary Jane. Mary Jane, I'm just jiving. I'm in Africa. By the time they get here, boy, that shit ain't gonna be no good. I'm just saying I got a taste for Popeyes. Now, anybody with them recipes, if you got a KFC recipe, Popeyes recipe, chicken filet recipe, you could come out here and set up shop and just fry chicken and make a killing. Fried chicken is a hit out here. Fried chicken is definitely a hit. Matter of fact, I think we might go, if anybody want to donate to a fried chicken review. Yeah, Miss Mary James, I just want some right now. I know I can't have none. But I do want to do a fried chicken review. And that'll be for my other channel. Matter of fact, when I start making videos for my food channel, I'm gonna promote it on both my channels, so y'all can help me get fat on my back. Yeah, I'm trying to be a part of the fat back gang. Fat back gang, meaty neck militia. I tried to cook my potatoes last night, but shit, I let them sit too long. They wasn't no damn good. And then they taste like a mixture of sweet potatoes and regular potatoes. So I think I'm gonna keep getting my potatoes from my dude I regularly get them from. And I need to get some damn better cooking. I need more than just that grill. They got these electric grills out here. I don't know how good they are though. I'm determined not to mess with that gas though. I ain't messing with them gas. Even though it'll be more convenient, I ain't messing with that gas though. Nah, hell nah. Yeah, fried chicken all day long. I've been grilling mine. I could fry mine up. Matter of fact, that might be one of my first videos for my food review channel. And we just gonna go around Africa reviewing food. Every time I eat something, that'll be footage. Yeah, the charcoal out here is made from wood. Dr. Furmani. Yeah, the charcoal out here. I was wondering what it was. I was like, it's so light and it's different. It's hard to light. So when I go to the gas station, I get petrol. That's my lighter fluid, and it works just like regular lighter fluid. But voila, I could get a look at it now. But yeah, the charcoal out here, wood charcoal. So even the charcoal is all natural out here, y'all. That grill, it was too expensive. That'd be a good one though. It looked more like a smoker. Yeah. And that'd be a good one, caribou. I can fry chicken on that. Yeah. Thank you, Luna. Glad you alive too. Nah, I don't do the air fryer. Air fryers cause cancer. And anything electric. Another thing about electric too. See, electric here is pay as you go. So once my box start beeping, then I know I need to top it off. But one thing I learned this in Liberia. Electric stoves and all that, boy, that should eat up your electricity. Yeah, air fryers, yeah, they kind of like upgraded microwaves, but yeah, they cause cancer. I don't know if it's the way that the air fryers cook, or I don't know why that is, but yeah. Yeah, I heard it cause cancer though. Hey, and Dubai charging all that money for chocolate, and they get their chocolate from right here in Africa. Oh, tea time. It's tea time, tea time, tea time, tea time. Yes, it is. Tea time, tea time. Won't you come and sit with me? Yeah, I'm not for sure, Miss Mary James. Matter of fact, let's look that up real quick. Do air cause yep. Oh. See, I guess they don't want to bring down the cells. While air fryers themselves don't cause cancer, the cooking process can lead to formation of, I don't know what that word is, acrylamide. That sounds like an STD. A compound linked to cancer and development in animals, though the evidence in humans is limited. Even if it's limited, that means yeah. Yeah. So air fryers are the hit right now, so they're not gonna put that much information. Yeah, but yeah, Mom do use the air fryer all the time. I mean, I'm pretty sure pretty much anything probably got cancer in it, but yeah, everybody got cancer cells. It's just you got to make sure you doing the right diet so you don't catch it, or so you could combat it and it don't get out of hand. Well, Dr. For money, do air fryers cause cancer? That's the question. We know animals have cancer cells in them. We know that. What about the air fryers? You got any information on that? I kind of knew the doctor was gonna speak up. Give us some information on that, Doc. Hey, for money, you ever heard? Hey, Doc, you ever heard of Dr. Sebi? Yeah, I stay away from that white sugar. Brown sugar more better for you. Mo is more, it still got that molasses. Hey, yeah, Dr. For money, you need to look up Dr. Sebi. Yeah, that's who I learned from. Yeah, because Dr. For money, if you can't cure cancer and cure AIDS and all that, yeah, big salute to Dr. Sebi. Peace be upon him. Yeah, just Google Dr. Sebi or YouTube Dr. Sebi. And compare what you learned in school, Doc, to what Dr. Sebi talk about. See, they learned from, Dr. Sebi learned a lot of his information from a shaman, a Latin American shaman, and the Elijah Muhammad, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, peace be upon him. So those are good people to enhance your knowledge. Because I know you probably went to school and all that, but school knowledge is a little different from natural knowledge. And I know you overseas, so that'll be some good knowledge for you. Especially for people that's trying to do all natural, you know, trying to get away from the medications and all that. I was watching some people that did reactions to trying the Dr. Sebi diet, and their bodies was so weak they couldn't even handle it. But Dr. Sebi said when your body is healing itself, you're gonna feel sick. You gotta let your body transition. That's why I don't have any allergies. When I come to America, like allergy season, you are biology. You are like a flower. You are like a plant. So it's good to take in the pollen and let your body do its natural process. Give it like 2 or 3 days, just like fasting. And you won't have any allergies anymore. But see, when people get stuffed up and sick, oh, I need something, I gotta take something. They get to taking them drugs. I guess that's why the pharmaceutical industry makes so much money. Yeah, we do need to get back on the basics, Doc. You're right. Big salute, Doc. To let you know that I started reading into the Ethiopian Bible. Yeah, Luna. Mind blowing, ain't it? That's the rich. That's where your King James Bible comes from. Luna. Mind blowing, ain't it? Hey, did you get to Enoch yet? Did you start off with Enoch? You know, he's the first prophet after Adam. Well, he's the second prophet. Adam was, I guess, supposed to be, but we're just gonna say Enoch was the first prophet, the great granddaddy of Noah. The only one that God took personally, like took his hand, like, come on, ride with me. Jump in the car with me, let's ride. Enoch is the one that helped build the pyramids. The halls of Amenti, Thoth. Thoth could be considered Enoch. That's what they found under the pyramid. You know, under the pyramids, what they found are the ascension chambers. Yeah, knowledge is God-given. Well, that's what God wants you to get is knowledge. That's what you're here for. Well, that's what's up, Dr. Famani. Yeah, so you definitely need to look into Dr. Sebi then. Yeah, Thoth. Yep. And you know why I believe that all the prophets and messengers were black people? Because they got so many nicknames. It'll throw you off. You'll think they talking about different people. Well, a lot of these names you hear, it be the same people. As I learned, Jesus got a couple nicknames too. But they all come from Africa though. You know, Africans were the first Greeks. Africans were the first Romans. Yeah, Thoth is Enoch. They took Enoch out the Bible and keep y'all throwed off. What's his name in the Quran? Enoch got another name in Islam. And they be trying to separate Islam and Christianity when it goes together. Yep, they just want to make money off of it. Look at Marvin Sapp. Holding people hostage for donations. Hey, boy, that's crazy. That's some nasty work, boy. Pulpit scammers. Yeah, you right. You right, but you got to remember, Dr. Formani, all these people, they all got a bunch of nicknames to keep people confused. Matter of fact, like Luna said, Dr. Formani, if you want to know some truth, go look up that Ethiopian Bible, the oldest Bible in existence. Where the Greeks and the Romans and all them, where they copied their Bibles from. Because when I went to Ethiopia, I was trying to figure out, I was like, you can't really tell the difference between the Christians and the Muslims in Ethiopia. Even out here, the Catholics, the only way you could tell a Catholic from a Muslim girl, is the Catholics, they have prayer beads. Muslims got prayer beads too, but the Catholics got the cross on it. But where the Catholics mess up at, where everybody mess up at, is when people meet Jesus on Judgment Day. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of people getting cussed out because they trying to say Jesus is God. That's the wrong thing to do. Anything, that's what got me looking at the Nation of Islam sideways. Because in their book, the book they read, it tells them you don't put nothing else equal to Allah, God. Not no messengers. So on the day of resurrection, all the prophets and messengers that people pray to, when it's time for you to answer to God, He gonna bring them as a witness. Did you tell these people to pray to you? No, I didn't tell them that. They was led astray. Jesus was a prophet and a messenger. He was one of the special ones. Yep, if God wanted to come down here and talk to people, which He has, He'll make a body for Himself. So much going on with the universe, handling everybody's affairs. That's why He sends prophets and messengers. Yep. Well, really, the final revelation was supposed to be Jesus. It was supposed to be, but they corrupted his word, so Muhammad came. Nobody knows how long the Quran been around because it was verbally. The Torah came through Moses. King David got Psalms. They don't never say that. I don't hear nobody, no preachers talking about that. King David got Psalms, and John wrote Revelations, and the Gospels came from Jesus and the other Isaac, and I don't know who all the Gospels came from. But how are you? Fine. Good to see you. I need to come see you soon.
D'accord.
It's my barber, y'all. To keep me fresh. Yeah, soon.
This is my best French.
Yes.
My best. I love it.
Yeah, merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Baraka, gusto. Prop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my barber. That's my master barber. Yeah, we gotta be good. Big salute, Doc. Big salute, Doc. Can't be no fool. Yep, this is God's laboratory. This is where he create things. I think Earth is one of God's favorite laboratories. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Luna. God and Jesus are not the same. Jesus is not God. Jesus was just a prophet and a messenger that God gave extra powers. You'll come across that the more you read that Bible, Luna. That Ethiopian Bible, you'll come across it. No, he definitely didn't come from Europe. Oh, Corey Wilson, God gonna strike you down because you mocking him. Mockery is spoken in the book. So be careful what you say when you use God's name. You know they say don't use God's name in vain. So be careful how you talk, Corey Wilson. If I was you, I would retract that message. I would apologize right now. If I was you, but you ain't me and I ain't you, so you know. You a demon time person anyway. You know, that's why a lot of people have hard lives. For doing stupid stuff like that right there. Words are very powerful. Oh, non-believer. You know, that's one thing God said too, just give the message. Don't try to change nobody's opinion, heart, mind, because God has already sealed their hearts. You know, God guides whom he pleases. You ain't gonna guide everybody. Yeah, you gotta be pleasing to God to get guided. If you ain't guided, that means you ain't pleasing God. Oh yeah, I can't wait. If the time is upon us for money. Yeah, the time is upon us, Doc. Yep, FOE, prove all things. No, Jesus, I don't think Jesus is white. Jesus is not no Caucasoid. Then again, he could be. But I don't think so. That don't match up with the storyline that I've been hearing. Because the Caucasian people were created by black scientists. Jacob, aka Yaqub, aka Israel, was also a prophet, a messenger, a scientist. You know, the prophets and the messengers and the scientists, they weren't only messengers of God's word, they were intelligent. They knew science. They knew how to, come on now, think about it. Jesus was a doctor. He can heal leprosy. He can raise the dead. It sounds like a doctor to me, don't it? He can make a bird out of clay and breathe into it and bring it to life. Sound like a doctor to me, don't it? Sound like a doctor with some powers, don't it? So you got to keep that in mind too. See, coming from the West, we separate things. See, in Africa, they put everything together. It make things more understandable. Yep, they knew metaphysics. Look at Solomon. Look at Enoch. They knew alchemy. They knew how to work with the elements. They knew how to manipulate what you see. So the Caucasian race was created out of the germ, the brown and black germ of the black man and black woman. So God could experience evil. Because black people can't manifest evil. Only the Caucasian people can. Now, after the Caucasian people manifest it, then we get it and we add on to it. We do what we do. For prime example, the Caucasian race manifested war, killing. We come up with the guns, swords, armor. That makes sense. Hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in, tapping in. Yes, Doc, that's what we're here to do. Spread the knowledge. Make people go search out knowledge. 144. Yep. Yeah, AI ain't nothing new. Artificial intelligence, it's been here before.
My guy.
My guy.
I'm going to eat something.
We eat.
I'm very hungry.
Eat good. Voila, eat. And relax. You got the AC and relax.
Yeah.
We. It was more as AI who manifested through people as evil. No, I think AI was already around. Think about it. Humans, you know how much data your DNA can hold? A human being is the first memory chip. All the memories, you go to sleep and have dreams. You're reflecting on the memories of your past ancestors. It's in your DNA. Do anybody know how much data can 1 gram of your DNA hold? You are the first artificial intelligence. You are the first robot, aka memory chip. Yep, you are a living memory chip. See, now they trying to figure out how to control you. That's why I'm tripping off all these people that's call themselves going on strike against Elon Musk, right? The main company that they should be protesting that is Neuralink. How to control all the people with computer chips in their head. Have you heard the story of the Antichrist? They already putting the chips in people's head. I never said soul, Doc. You misunderstanding what I'm saying. I said DNA. What is DNA, Doc? Come on, Doc. I'll be taking my words out of context now. Type this in your Google search. Matter of fact, I'll type it, Doc. How much data, data, which is memory from your phone, computer, can DNA hold? You are the first biological memory chip. Your soul don't got nothing to do with your DNA. Your soul is what gives you free will. Doc, come on now, you supposed to be a doctor. You supposed to be more intelligent than this, Doc. Not trying to get on you, I'm just, making jokes. How much data can your DNA hold? Peep this out, Doc. Add this to your resume. 1 gram of DNA can theoretically store up to 215 petabytes, 215 million gigabytes of data, making it a highly dense storage medium. Now, what you think about that, Doc? You ever heard that before? You didn't know you was a computer chip, did you? You talking about the soul. The soul is what gives you free will. See, what Elon Musk is trying to do is put computer chips in your head so he could control your soul, Doc. Neuralink. Let me teach you something, because I know you over there in Latavia, Doc. You probably don't have this information. What is Neuralink? Neuralink is a company founded by Elon Musk developing implantable brain-computer interfaces, BCIs, to restore autonomy to individuals with medical needs and unlock human potential by enabling communication with computers and other devices throughout. Is y'all gonna go get that brain chip? Hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in, tapping in. Y'all ain't gonna go get that brain chip, is you? I wouldn't get no brain chip, but I'll get a bionicle arm or something like that. But now I don't want nobody messing with my brain. That's gonna give them access to your soul, because your soul is in your pineal gland. Oh yeah, the Netherlands part of it. That's why I said those people that's protesting that Tesla, cattle, stupid cattle. Elon Musk ain't worried about it. He already made his money off Tesla. He got other things he working on. All those people they getting ready to lock up, oh, they getting ready to experiment on them. Watch all those people that done caught charges for destroying vehicles and all that. Oh, they fell right into the trap. That's why Marco Rubio went overseas to make deals with these other countries in their prison systems. Big U might be locked up in Honduras somewhere. Oh, you think you super bad? They gonna lock you up in Guantanamo Bay. So now it's a terrible time to be going to jail if you're in America. Oh yeah, the dark times is upon y'all, well, upon all of us. But if you are in the West, you are more accessible to being a lab rat. Just like I told people, if you in America right now, you just a lab rat. You went from the slave plantation to being a lab rat. That's why we call America the rat race. Think about it. You just a lab rat. All the experimental pharmaceuticals it's feeding you food that's making you lazy. Want to sit at home all day and play games. Yep. No, Hollywood is not charming for America. Hollywood is a moneymaker for the evil people of America. It is, well, you can add shamanism in there, because in order to be a part of the entertainment industry, you got to sell your soul. So you could say cult. Hollywood, the entertainment industry in America is cult. It's a cult. I just seen an interview the other day with Wallow and Gilly interviewing Desi Banks. And Wallow asked Desi Banks, did the people come holler at him yet? And Gilly was trying to get Wallow to shut up. But Wallow like, fuck it. Wallow, see, that one thing I like about Wallow. Wallow, even though he seemed like he a goofball, he a real one. He don't care. He ain't got nothing to lose. See, I think they went through Gilly. But Wallow, I don't think Wallow sold out, but Gilly the kid been sold out. Yep. Academics, man, Academics been sold out too. Yeah, Academics been sold out. Academics is he one of the ones begging to be a part of it. Academics is one of them super lames. Academics is one of the ones, if he was one of your homeboys, would none of the girls want to talk to him? That's why, look, when Academics have an event, right, all the girls come in and sleep with the homeboys. Academics got a date rape one to get him some butt. Yeah, Academics is not one of those guys. Academics is it, man. He a troll that turned famous, basically. Yeah, Academics. Yeah, he old snake in the grass too. He one of them evil villains that can't fight. Yeah, he one of them evil villains that can't fight. One of them evil villains that ain't got no superpowers. Once you get his security out the way, yeah, he ain't got no woe in him. An agent of chaos. What major event has he DJ'd? What has he been a part of? I ain't never heard Academics being part of no big time name. Oh, you ain't paying attention, Luna. Your soul, the pineal gland is the seat to the soul. It is in your head. Oh, see, when people are not sure or skeptical, instead of them doing their own research, what is the Pineal-gland? The pineal gland is the seat to the soul. If Elon Musk takes control of your mind, he takes control of your soul. We'll say, why is the pineal gland called the third eye? That look like the eye of Horus, don't it? If you cut a brain in half, don't that look like the eye of Haru? Let me teach these people something, think they know something. Then they don't know nothing. The pineal gland was commonly called the third eye for many reasons, including its location deep in the center of the brain and its connection to light via a rhythm and melatonin secretion. Many spiritual traditions believe it serves as a connection between the physical and spiritual worlds. Yeah, Luna, baby, you got a lot to learn, boo. I can lead you to the water. It's up to you to drink. Yeah. No, I ain't gonna retract it. That's what we here for. We here to learn. You know, I just talk a little extra shit. Don't get discouraged. I just be a little extra sometimes. That's all. See, my extraness, me being extra, that motivates people to go do their research. Me being extra, that'll make people determined to prove me wrong and make them look. So I gotta be a little extra. That's like my cheat code to getting people to do their due diligence and research. So don't retract nothing. Just do your research, baby. That's all. Don't mind my extraness. I'm just a black man from the hood of Charlotte, North Carolina. You know, we a little extra coming from around my way. So don't mind me. I just be talking my shit, Luna. It's all right. Don't feel bad. Don't get discouraged. Please keep interacting and engaging, because your questions and if you have any skepticism, it's other people that's the same way. So we're here to learn together. We're here to learn. So, Doc, if Elon Musk puts that Neuralink in your brain, what does that give him power over, Doc? Matter of fact, that's what we were supposed to be. Is the pineal gland the seat of the soul? Yeah, this is what you call a hood classroom. We all in here talking shit. Yeah, this like detention school. Yeah, this detention school classroom. We all in here talking shit. So don't let my extraness make you stop. You know, make me be more extra. Because if I'm extra, that means people gonna go learn. You know what I'm saying? Go get their enlightenment. Oh yeah, type in your Google search, is the pineal gland a seat to the soul? It's a lot gonna pop up. Yeah, your higher consciousness and all that, man. The 17th century philosopher Rene Descartes regarded the gland as having a mystical purpose. That's why they calcify it when we babies. You know, hey Doc, now tell me if I'm lying now. When babies are born, you know the soft spot in the top of their head? When the woman pushes the baby out and they take the baby away from the mother, where do they take that baby to? They take that baby to drain the liquid from his pineal gland, because when a baby is born, that's when it's the most potent. Yeah, they do all the other stuff like blood work and all that. They could do all that in the room with the mother. But they don't want the mother to see that tube going in the top of their baby's heads, taking the liquid out. Megan Celestine, big salute, Megan. That's why women that have their kids at home, those kids are a little more advanced than the kids that are born at the hospital. Facts. Facts. Some of them kids that be born at them hospitals don't even make it home. That's why they take that baby away from mothers to drain that pineal gland. I noticed that I went off in the hospital when my son was born. Oh, I went slap off because I was a day late. I was out there in them streets being a demon. And I told her, I say, don't let them doctors take him out of your sight. She did it anyway. And when I got there, I checked the top of his head. And he had a red dot like somebody had poked him. And when I said, why did y'all take the fluid out of his pineal gland, they kicked me out the hospital. And wouldn't let me come back. They wouldn't let me come back. They banned me. Matter of fact, that same hospital, when I got sick and had to go to the hospital, them people tried to kill me in there. Yep. Try to drain all my blood out of me. Man, look. Oh, it get real, y'all. That's why the real education got to be there. Big salute, Megan. Love you, sis. Oh, no problem, Luna. Thank you for being here. Thank you for agreeing and disagreeing. Because we can all agree and disagree, but it's a proper way to do it. You know what I'm saying? What they call a debate. Exactly, Doc. He reads your information and AI takes over your mind, your pineal gland, soul as a battery. Not necessarily as a battery, but a link. It's a link. Because your pineal gland, it does a lot more than what they say. Let's see. Your third eye. It's your third eye. It gives you your psychic ability. It man. Nobody, it's information that they don't want you to know, Luna. Big salute, Eddie. Hey, I gotta enlighten the people, man. I got to. Wherever the message goes, we gotta enlighten the people, Eddie. Big salute to you, Eddie. Poison and drugs, it keep us thrown off. The poison food, the poison music, the poison entertainment, and the pharmaceutical drugs they got everybody on, it keep us off bounce. It keep our bounce thrown off. That's why I told y'all, me being here in Burkina Faso I'm a threat to America. If I was to come back, they probably lock my ass up just because I'm giving y'all information. I'm giving the world information and ways to go find it for themselves that could mess up their whole, just like us talking about this Neuralink. Boy, this could mess up a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, so you know, I already know what I'm putting myself into, and I accept it because I know God waiting on me. Just like, say if I go to sleep tonight and wake up and one of them agents is in my house in the morning, Or the devil is right there looking at me like, yeah, you know what time it is. You got a choice to make. I'm going to say, you might go ahead and chop my head off. I'm ready to go be with God. And once the devil chop my head off, I just hope that God make me really a GPT gorilla. And he give me the powers to come down here and wipe noses. Because I've come across that in my Quran too. Yeah, I come across that. Yep. So I'm going to tell him, take my head. I'm not doing your bidding. I don't care what you got. Take it. With my head up and my chest out. Take it. I know what's waiting on me. And then God gonna give me a choice. You want to be in this garden of bliss, or do you want to keep warring? That's gonna be a hard decision. Do I want this garden of bliss over here, where I ain't gotta worry about nothing? Or do I want to keep warring? That soldiers is in me. Like I said, I have dreams of battling. So I think I'm gonna tell God, let me be your general. And then I'm patient. I could wait on the gardens of bliss. Yeah, I got it, Meech Gang. I got it right here. Yeah, Doc. Well, all hospitals do it, but they only do it to certain races of people. All black babies get their pineal juices taken. Guaranteed, Doc. Any black baby that going to the hospital in America, yeah, they getting their pineal juices taken. Yeah, guaranteed. They got mine on file somewhere. I know they took mine. Yeah. Well, you can't say not, Doc. You can't say not. This a war that's been going on since before us. Well, Doc, I'm a gorilla. I go a little bit harder than a lion. But big salute to my lions, though. You know, the lions is not really the king of the jungle. The gorillas are. Yup. Big salute, Eddie. Hey, real talk, Eddie. Hey, head up, chest out, stout. Come on, take my head. God gonna be so proud of me. Oh man, I don't want to see nothing with Kanye on it. That ain't the real Kanye. Uh-oh. That ain't the real Kanye. What you got in there? Yeah, that ain't the real Kanye. They clone him. They been cloned Kanye. When Kanye left Kim, Kanye was trying to run. Yeah, Kanye was trying to run. They got Kanye ass. Yeah, Meech Gang. It's over for Kanye. Yeah, it's over for Kanye. I ain't even got to talk about him. I already know what time it is. Yeah, I already know what time it is with that Kanye. Yeah, that is not the real Kanye. Hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in, tapping in. And come on, interact, engage with me in the chat. Yeah, come on, interact, engage with me in the chat. Subscribe. Well, I ain't gonna say Kanye crashed out. Kanye was trying to fight. Richest black man in America get hemmed up and cloned. Got handlers. How the richest man in America got handlers. Look at Wendy Williams. Look how they doing Wendy. Right in front of everybody's face. Ain't nobody paying no attention to that. Why are they doing Wendy Williams like they doing her? Because she outspoken. Yeah, Luna. If your third eye open up, that is a gift from God. Some people can't handle it though. Yeah, I believe Kanye clone. Hell yeah. He worth too much money. He connected the two. Man, the Kardashians are the wicked witches. Y'all ever heard about it's a group of witches that's behind the scenes that's running everything. That's them. Now, I don't know who the wizards are yet, but the witches that's running things since long time ago. These witches been around. They've been around. The Kardashians, they've been around. Look at every dude that's been, and all of them been black. Even the son. China Red, look at her. She done went crazy. Travis Scott just living it. He loving the demon life. Look at Lamar Odom, a world champ. He was a good baller too. How the fuck you start smoking crack? Not powder. He went straight to the crackhead on the corner. And then stroked up. What type of spells is they doing on these brothers? Look at Tiger. Can't make a hit. He was doing all right till he got with one of them Kardashians. Now the boy can't even make a hit. The last time we saw the real Kanye was when the last time he was talking this shit. How long has that been, Eddie? When was the last time Kanye was talking his shit about Jay-Z and Beyonce and about Kim, when he was going through that shit about seeing his kid? Look at Reggie Bush. They took his Heisman from him. We ain't heard nothing from Reggie Bush. A bust in the league, couldn't do nothing. Chris Humphrey, nothing. Ray J, you already see Ray J going crazy. Ray J doing whatever in the book. But Ray J being part of the system, you know, they say Ray J the one that killed Whitney. You know, he was Whitney's tenderoni. Yeah, that's because to get money back up. Look at his outfit though. Look at his outfit. Yeah, that's to keep people thrown off. See, what they do is they beta test us. They use Kanye to see how the masses are gonna act. And they see that Kanye talking this shit get a rise out of the masses. So they clone him. They're only gonna let him talk. You know, they're gonna program what to say. But if Kanye not talking about getting black people out of America, out of the system, talk about the small hats, he not talking this shit. Big salute, Andre. Yeah, depending on what type of shit was Kanye talking, Eddie. Meech Gang said, go peep him out. But what was he speaking on? Was he speaking on the small hats that control America? Is the Israeli people that control America? Was he speaking on the wicked, the people that's doing these rituals and all this stuff on the kids? Now, if he wasn't talking that shit, they know what to program in that clone to get a rise out of people. They've been beta testing black people for 100, 200 years. You know what the first beta test was? The black man and black woman that they broke and created in America. They brought them back to Liberia to see how would the free slaves that come to Africa with their black slaves, how would they cope with the original African? Liberia was the first testing ground. After all the freemen were chopped up, the revolutionaries got with the locals and they flourished. They turned into the first pirates. They were jumping on British ships, Portuguese ships, and freeing slaves. That's how Sierra Leone and Ghana got started. From the Liberian pirates freeing slaves from the British, the Portuguese, the French. That's how the nations of Ghana got started. That's how the nation of Sierra Leone got started. That's how Senegal got started. That's how the whole... Do you know back in the day, all the flags, all the ships that did shipping back then had to fly the Liberian flag? Now see, this history that you ain't gonna hear. America was the first colonizers in Africa. You think it was the Belgians, don't you? You think it was the British, don't you? Nah, it was the Confederate South that colonized Africa first, experimenting with slaves. And once they seen that they flourished and they couldn't control it, that's why they had to start them civil wars in the 80s. Tolbert, what's the president that's locked up in Switzerland now? Because they wanted to take control of their resources like eBay is doing right now in Burkina Faso. That's why I love Burkina Faso. That's why I love eBay. He's standing up for every black man and black woman all over the world. Yeah, this is real knowledge, modern day. That's why the safest places for anybody to talk like me is Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. This is the home of the righteous revolution. Pan-Africans. Yeah, I got the blood of Noah, Enoch, Jesus, Abraham. I got all their blood flowing through me, Meech Gang. These are our descendants. Them people that they pulled out of Valley of the Kings, they in them gold coffins that they put in their museums, those are our ancestors, fam. Those are our ancestors. Buried in gold coffins, not in the pyramids. They went through the pyramids because the pyramids are ascension chambers. The Valley of the Kings is where the royalty was buried at. Everybody got their tombs. Now somebody check me if I'm lying. What is the Valley of the Kings? I'm not even gonna look it up. I want y'all to look it up. I don't want somebody to come debunk me. The pyramids was not where they buried kings and queens at. No. The pyramids were ascension. The pyramids had 7 functions. The main functions was ascension. For your soul to ascend to be a part of the bigger collective. Yeah, for your energy to keep living, to go back and be a part of God. The halls of Mente is where you went to take your test to see what you learned through your time and your life here on earth. And then you died, they put you in a casket, they mummified you, and took your ass to the Valley of the Kings and buried you with your gold and your riches. That's why they put these people in their museums. Anybody that's in America, take you a trip to Washington, D.C. Go to the Smithsonian Museum. And that big museum that's in the UK, Doc, that's over there by you. Yeah, Egypt is Africa. Yeah, Egypt is just one of the spiritual centers. It was Egypt and Timbuktu. You had to go to Timbuktu to determine who was going to be the king and queens of Egypt. That's right up the street from me in Mali. And it's still there. The Dogon people is protecting this area. You know the Dogon people, you know they can make it rain. Man, it's real, y'all. I got Cleopatra blood running through me. I got Queen Sheba blood running through me. I got Solomon blood. I'm a descendant of these people. If you look like me, you got their blood running through you too. You got the blood of Abraham running through you. Yep. They did our people wrong because these were the slave masters, the original slave masters. Because you got to remember, the Caucasian people were slaves to the black man first. We made a deal with the devil to give them 400 years to rule. We 100 years behind late to take back our power.